little subjective, okay?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
But hey Yappers, welcome back to another episode of Yaps and Snacks. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Allie.
Today's a special one.
It's a different one. We don't have snacks
Yes,
on our
I know.
table.
We're so naked. Yeah. It's okay, we'll make up for it.
But I've been seeing on YouTube this trend of like the 7 levels of pop or the 7 levels of wrappers, I think. And like, so I wanted to come up with our own version of that, and we're gonna call it this 5 levels of protein.
Dun, 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 dun. Starting with kind of like level 1, so maybe our like not as strong competitors, ones that make less sense.
We're gonna continue till we get to level 5, which will be the best source of protein.
So what is level 1?
Protein dilution. That's what I want to call it.
I love it.
These are foods that the entire reason to adding protein to it is because we feel guilty about eating the non-protein version.
I also would want to even say that I do feel like this is a space for products that are completely not supposed to be protein based to jump in on a trend or to have a product for this, because like what's water gonna do if you're just like a water company that just sells water? You're gonna be missing out on like a massive influential trend.
That's such a great point. This is adding protein for the sake of adding protein.
Yeah.
Like you feel FOMO. Like
you
wanna get on this trend.
You have to have your own line of products. Yeah.
Water with protein it's probably
list.
one of the many examples of this.
Well, you actually gave me that idea because you said that I think we were talking about how Bubbly has its own now like healthy soda version, and we were like, oh, like I wonder why. You have to enter that category of sodas.
Yes, but that's not delusional.
No.
It's still within their scope.
Yeah. Or when Mel Robbins came out with her protein shake.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
So they're adding protein with their product having no other nutritional value, or this is a product that, like you said, you're just adding protein because you don't want to be left out of the trend.
Yeah.
So a perfect example, if you haven't watched, we review Legendary Protein, their donuts. So that will be an example of, or the Pop-Tart, of protein dilution. And then another example will be when the brand Pop-Tarts just came up with their Pop-Tart protein.
Yeah.
It still has a bunch of fat, it still has a bunch of sugar, but they added protein so that we could feel better about eating it.
Yeah. What about protein ketchup?
That's protein dilution.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
I haven't seen one.
Or like protein sprinkles.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
That's really out of the scope of the snack at this point.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
It shouldn't be serving that purpose. So protein donut. I think protein cookies in the same, like any pastry. Protein popcorn, I would say. Yeah. Protein ice cream.
Yeah, protein gummies.
Protein candy.
Protein water, as we mentioned.
Protein water. That's protein dilution to me.
Yeah, it's just absurd.
Yeah.
Next category is protein marketing. So is it just branding is kind of the question, right?
Yeah. These are items that naturally already contain a little bit of protein. And they're just putting a label on the packaging without changing the formulation of the product. Or these are also companies that are adding a little bit of protein, but it's not significant. The product's still like less than 10 grams of protein, or like they're just adding like 2 more grams. Like it's not significant, but they just wanted to label it as a protein item.
Yeah, like they probably still have like their non-protein version of it. It's the same, and then they've just maybe added.
And a perfect example of this one is Vector cereal. They label it as protein cereal. What they did is that they counted in their nutritional label the protein when you add milk. So milk already naturally has protein. So
that's crazy.
And so of course it has protein because the cereal on its own has probably a little bit of protein, like has 5 grams. And then you add the 9 grams from the milk, and then suddenly, it has 15 grams of protein. Like that was like a perfect marketing strategy for Vector. I think that was a stretch.
Does that fall under, like, you know, there's greenwashing and all that? Is that protein washing?
Maybe.
Or health washing? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
When you claim it's got protein, but it's just the...
Yeah,
it's like when companies think they're eco-friendly, but they're actually not.
Yeah. Another example is actually Oikos Protein. They have a high-protein Greek yogurt, but the regular Greek yogurt already has protein. And so they have these... They didn't even change. If you look at the ingredients are the same, but they just put a high protein on the label.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I feel like yogurts get you.
Another example is the Country Harvest bread. The regular has 9 grams of protein and 5 grams of fiber, versus the protein bread has 13 grams of protein. They actually added like wheat protein isolate and soy protein isolate and 3 grams of fiber. So they actually, what they did is, sure, they added protein, but they also got rid of fiber. And from 9 grams to 13 grams is not significant. Like the non-protein version already had 9 grams of protein, which is pretty good for bread.
Which is great for bread.
Because you're using bread and putting other things on bread.
Yeah. And then I personally love any gram of fiber. So... kind of the trade-off, is it worth it?
There's a trade-off. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I feel like there usually is some trade-off, whether it's in the form of fiber or fat or it's not, we can't just focus on like the isolated protein in isolation. When
you're reformulating, you definitely need to continue to provide like a good consistency or flavor or anything like that. There's a trade-off, like you said. Yeah. Before we move on, I want to make it clear that we're not saying these things are bad. We're just encouraging people to read the labels. Yeah.
I do think that even with this whole, like, the reason this kind of came to fruition this episode is like there's just so many protein products, and I feel like they're all capitalizing and monetizing off of that same thing right now. Similar to like what we talked about recently was that protein is the clean macronutrient. So these are all just very similar variations.
Clean macronutrient.
Yeah, the clean macronutrient, just like very similar products. It's such like loud noise. So I actually think this categorization that we've done is not to like demonize protein or like talk bad about anything, but it's just that there's like really a distinction. Like not everything with just like protein is, I don't know. Yeah.
You really need it.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Our next category is convenience protein. Is this mainly about convenience?
I feel like I live in this level.
This is your level.
This is my level. Yeah. I was chronically tired and I don't like a lot of I do live in this level.
This is where protein actually is solving real life problems, which is, this is you. This category will be like your protein coffee at Starbucks. Like you just want coffee, and most people usually just drink coffee and skip breakfast. So this is where like the protein coffee might come.
Yeah.
Might be convenient.
Yeah.
This is things like protein bars, protein shakes. These are good sources of protein, but they're more convenient things that you grab. For
to kind of fill in the gaps. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Legitimate gaps.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The areas of concerns will be, is this actually replacing a whole meal? Is convenience at the expense of meals?
Protein coffee itself isn't the problem. It's when it starts to replace breakfast all the time. Right?
Yeah.
When that's kind of like its function or its purpose in someone's mind. So I think that's where whereas like if it's just bridging a gap, like I so often do this with the chocolate milks, it's just like on the bus, like way home, or like when I just know I can't make when I've got like an hour and a half to 2 hours left, like when I got to eat.
Right.
So to carry you over.
Yeah, these are like little snacks between your main meals.
Yeah.
And they happen to have protein, which is great.
Yeah.
This we love.
Yeah.
And that has like the OG in this category is your protein bars. Like they have always served that purpose. Of snacks, but it should not be replacing a meal.
Meals, yeah.
Okay, so another area of concern is that and I think we see a lot with protein bars, is that when adding protein becomes like their identity, and they start adding, they just care about the protein quality, but there's so much filling that comes with it to provide taste and texture. And There's bars that, if you haven't seen
our protein series,
there's lots of bars that are simple ingredients, couple of ingredients, your basic protein bar ingredients, but there's some that they want to optimize the protein by adding so much filling.
And we've seen a couple of funky ones where like the taste is just unpalatable because they're trying to do something too innovative or just it's unnecessary.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, each to their own. Maybe you like it, we don't, but yeah.
Me too, Chewy. Okay.
The next category is functional protein. So does this genuinely improve the nutrition of the product?
This is where it starts getting like gray between
area?
the convenient and the functional one. But I think an important distinction between these categories would be the protein is not there because of a selling value, because it sells better. It might, especially during this trend.
Yeah.
But it's actually serving a functional purpose.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Our main star being what, like Ensure?
Ensure, yeah. Well, yes, so that's where something could be convenient is also serving functional.
Yeah.
That's a very interesting one. I don't know, like, if I will put it on convenient as well.
I feel like it depends. So
Exactly.
I feel like if it's Ensure, if it's one of those ones that we obviously see so often at the hospital, that has been designed I would say maybe more carefully clinically, I would still say it falls under like functional, but there is a couple of new protein shakes and drinks.
Like the Fairlife?
Fairlife, but even more like this. There's a simple Sperry.
Oh yeah, the vegan.
The vegan one. That one is almost also edging towards like a meal replacement, and we've seen it it's more expensive, but some hospitals also might.
But that's for the vegan population. So yes, I think for the general healthy population, and Ensure I would treat it as a convenient. But when we use it for wound healing and times where it's needed, they're in the hospital and they're getting 3 meals a day, but the only thing that it will boost a little bit of those calories and the protein, then yes, we can use it functionally.
Yeah. It's a good point. Depends what the audience
is. But yeah, this is what I'm saying, start getting gray.
Yeah.
I think for me, an example I have is regular milk has 9 grams of protein versus the high protein milk, which they end up adding like double the protein. And we feed this to patients in hospital as well. But we now find it in supermarkets as well. And it's great for the elderly population, like all the populations we described.
Yeah.
Now, as I was talking about Oikos yogurt, they're high protein. There's a third category in their line, which is like higher protein. So that's when Oikos jumped from their marketing strategy to an actual functional protein.
Okay.
Because they are adding double
the
protein. Right?
Yeah.
I think it's mostly in the States.
I mean, Fairlife has a chocolate milk that's 42 grams of protein.
Yeah, exactly.
That's insane.
That's where like when some of the products, their line, they're just putting the label. But when they actually add significant amount of protein, then they jump from that to an actual functional protein, I would say.
It doesn't jump to delusion to you? If something's got 40 grams?
Because even though it sounds delusional, I get what you're saying. It might not be for me, a healthy individual, but it might be for an athlete, for someone that's got like wounds and like burns and like even nausea and vomiting and you can't tolerate anything else. Like it's
really need like
you need the nutrient dense nutrition there.
Yeah.
It does sound delusional. That's true. But it's not a 40-gram protein donut.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think David's protein bar, what was it, 28?
It was pretty high, yeah.
Oh, that was wild.
Sounds delusional, but it's still convenient and it still might serve our population.
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah. This is a little subjective, okay?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we're just having fun.
Yeah.
But,
okay, what's the last category?
The real category is the OG, the real...
self-explanatory.
It's a real food. Yeah, real food.
These are fundamentally the best sources of protein. And we're talking about both plant-based and animal sources. Eggs, tofu, those are complete proteins as well. Chicken, like you
get the gist.
You get it.
Yeah.
You just need some heat to cook it.
Yeah.
And you're good to go, pretty much. Yeah.
I feel like you're a great representation of a real protein. I'm trying. I aim for it. Those are my goals.
Yeah, this is what the recommendation comes. Like, get your protein mostly from the fundamentals, from the real protein. But I understand, like, still getting it from the convenient and the functional ones are still great ways to optimize your nutrition.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't be everything.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Where I would say limit your delusional category and look at the labels for your marketing. Your category number 2, the marketing one. Just look, because those are the number 2 is the money grab.
100%.
Yeah. Number 1, it's again like
easier to identify for sure.
We like the delusional category, but it's delusional that we are adding protein to things that...
The delusional category is often the ones you'll see in our videos that we're just like...
Exactly. That's what we like trying.
Yeah, that's what we like trying, because it's like, you never know what to expect. But, like, we're not going to try, like, tofu in front of you.
Yeah. But anyway, we're gonna, let us know if you agree.
Yes.
If you think we missed a category, if the categories don't make sense, be nice, but you can give us your opinion and let us know.
I feel like this is definitely like a fun video, so feel free to let us know like what category do you like? Have you been in because maybe this is just so niche, maybe people don't even spend that much time in the delusional category.
Yeah.
You don't know.
We're delusional.
We are. We love it.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Catch you next one.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.